Hey guys, how are you all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Bitcoin update for the evening. So we will go over to those charts. So yeah, we had a nice move up to our resistance box. So this is pretty much the best we could hope for at the moment, to get our test up here and not get fully rejected or slammed back down. Like you can see happened here. Had a move up, and then I mean we obviously spent longer up here than we've been up here at the moment, but then we did get slammed back down. So holding up here is good. The longer we can hold up here, keep testing up into here, the more likely it is we'll break through. I do think that we have the potential to break through here. We are just having a little bit of a cool off and consolidation. Don't forget, this is quite a big move for Bitcoin at the moment. Yeah, maybe we couldn't quite expect it to blast through this straight away, but I mean, these are 4-hour candles. If we blast through on either the next 2 or 3 candles, it's still gonna look pretty parabolic, pretty straight up. And I feel that is fully possible. I mean, all markets are going nuts at the moment. I mean, gold, silver, oil, stock markets, especially silver. Look at this, guys. Look at that. That'll be Bitcoin soon. Once we get to above these highs, look, we're gonna pop like that. But yeah, everything's going a little bit mental at the moment, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, and I do believe Bitcoin's gonna really pick up some steam once if it does take out this 9,500, break into this zone. Even if it just has to consolidate in here a little bit, I think the trajectory will clearly be up then. We'll have lows, and then highs, highs, and then a higher high, and then most importantly, low, and then a higher low in higher low than basically this one here. I don't know why it's not coming out right. Why? Yeah. Anyway, it must be because it's quite late. But yeah, so he's looking pretty constructive. This is the move we're looking for. We're looking. I mean, like I said, I believe there are big players in this market that are really trying their best to get us down below this 8,000, basically down to 8,600 and potentially below. Trigger some stops, trigger some sell trades, basically just get some liquidity for them to fill their bags. That's what I feel was the game in town. And yeah, for the whales, and I feel like they maybe are not able to do that, and we could be getting the move up now, and they are going to have to decide what they're going to do with their lives. But anyway, I think that we are looking good here. I believe we are looking good. Let's look at the stochastics, which are obviously going to be looking great. 4-hour up into this bullish zone now. Plenty of room to run as well. Plenty of room to run. I mean, this could get us through this 9,500 pretty easily. 8 hours sort of turning over, but 8 hours been moving up for quite a while. But yeah, 8 hours sort of turning over. But if we get a bit more movement up, we'll be okay on this one. 10-hour turnover a little bit as well. 12-hour though. 12-hour is getting up there into the bullish half, and yeah, I mean this can start basically steamrolling price up through those levels. I mean, if the 12-hour gets up to this zone here, Bitcoin's going to be about 9,800, between 9,800 I think and 10,000 even, depending on how quickly we start making the moves. And then the daily turning back up again, which is what we want to see as well. And then obviously there's the matter of the weekly, but like I said though, we get back up to around 9,900, 10,000 area. This is going to turn back up anyway, and I'm sort of thinking we can get sort of a pattern like this. I mean, this is the first move up and down, the second move up. Obviously this one moved down quite a bit, but other ones didn't necessarily move down as much. Look, these moves down here, you can see this low here and this low here in the weekly Stokes. I mean, this low for a start is higher than this low, but this low here in the weekly Stokes, even this one could be very much where we sort of turn around at. So yeah, don't rule out these not giving us a 30 to 40% move in Bitcoin. Maybe we'll move up again, and maybe we'll get it on the next one, who knows. But then if we do get on the next one, weeklies turn up and move back up here, we could be getting a 30 to 40% move down from 20k. potentially. So yeah, something to consider there. Let's have a look at how these TDs are lining up as well. We'll have a look at the 2-day, see if we've got anything interesting on the TD wise on the 2-day. No, we do know we had that daily 9. Look at that on the daily though. Just look how beautiful that looks. It's just great, isn't it? I mean, we do below the close. We do play with this area a little bit, but bear in mind these are not big ranges. This is the bottom of this 9 candle. Is around just over the 9,100, and this is basically just under the 9,100, so it's tight margins, but that basically did pretty much signal that we were going to start going back up, which we did. Same on the 12-hour 9 just here. We basically moved up pretty much from there, and then we did get a 4-hour 9 as well, didn't we? Where did that come in at? Yeah, here we go as well. 4-hour 9 near there or thereabouts at the bottom of a move within a reasonable stop loss distance. So the TD9s came to our rescue. And how's that 3-day? How's that 3-day one doing? The 3-day TD9 has not really done a lot. I mean, it is still this 3-day TD9, the low of this TD9 candle. We still haven't even got close to that low in any of the preceding candles. So that is of note, and you can quite clearly see on this 3-day chart. This is an important level to get through, and when we get through this zone, it's gonna start to look pretty bullish, guys. It is gonna start to look pretty bullish, even from these higher time frame charts. So yeah, hopefully this is just a bit of a bull flagging out. Yep, that is a doji candle, but I mean we did have a big move up. A big move up, obviously if you include these candles too. So it was this, whilst this does look like a very bearish candle, you've got to take it in the context of the move up we've had. If the whole move up was like that, so this candle was this whole one and we moved up and then moved down, that would also be very bearish. But I mean, look, you can see we're still working our way up, back up to take out, to get towards basically the highs of this candle. So I mean, breaking above 9,500, guys, I mean, I honestly believe, well, I'll tell you what I honestly believe. I honestly believe there was a concerted effort to try and flush out this liquidity under this level so that the whales could fill their bags. And I now honestly believe that they are not looking too positive about being able to do that, which means they're going to have to take their foot off the brake of the pressure they're putting on, and then they're actually going to have to switch that to get in the positions that they want to get. I mean, they want to obviously be long this market, working on the thesis that I'm talking about. If we are going with that scenario, I don't want to say hypothetical scenario because I don't believe it's hypothetical. I believe it is the scenario. But yeah, that scenario, that potential scenario suggests to me that these guys are just going to have to really do their best to get what buys they can. So maybe we won't get many deep retracements. If we do, I do expect them to be bought up pretty quickly. And if this doesn't happen, then it will invalidate my thesis, and quite clearly, well, it won't invalidate my thesis, because my thesis is that they are trying to get us down to here. So I mean, if they do manage, then they manage, and what I thought was right. So it kind of doesn't sound that helpful when I put it like that. I'm kind of saying that if we come down here, I'm right. And if we don't, that I'm right. But what I am saying at the moment is that I believe that they're losing control of basically the downward pressure on the market, and I think we're just going to start seeing big pumps to the upside. That's what I honestly think, especially once we take out this level. It's gonna, I mean, this is the natural stop loss zone for lots of just any time frame trades down to wherever you are targeting. Even if you're short from the 10k region, once we start to take out this high, then that's where you would get out of your trade, either to take profits or to take as a stop loss. So yeah, there's liquidity above here, and that's about it, guys. I don't really have too much else to say on the matter, and you guys are pretty much aware of my views. I've made it quite clear the past couple of days and the past couple of videos that I'm expecting, yeah, that we're potentially going to get a move up. We are welcome to the bubble of everything, guys. This is truly the bubble of everything. bubbles in the stock markets, bubble in, well, in commodities, bubbles in precious metals, and the only thing that is lagging, and I use the word lagging, because I think we are going to catch up with the bubble of everything that is going on, is Bitcoin. And we know once Bitcoin gets going, guys, we know what it's like. This to me feels like, I remember this exact feeling back in 2017 when I was buying like 2 and 3k Bitcoin, and just thinking, right, this is going to burst up. I was putting it on my Facebook. I'll probably dig up some of my Facebook posts, screenshot them, and so we can see when I'm talking about it in 2017, when I'm literally like buying at 2.5k, 3k, and then we did get quite a big retrace as well. It was a big retrace, obviously, at the time. We can whiz over. We've got time, haven't we? You guys have got time, haven't you? We'll whiz over, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's just, we've not got drawing tools on anyway to mess about. Yeah, it was not here. That is a lie. Yeah, so it was, I think it was here. It was sort of here when it was pretty obvious to me. We were gonna, was it this one? It was about, yeah, so I was buying about 2 and 3k, and then we came down, and getting down to 3k wouldn't have stopped me out of position. It was this move here. So we were looking like, basically I was buying all around here. We had all these moves, buying early 2017, buying into here, and this is when it started to look right, because you guys know how I chart. Once you take out these highs, then it's basically blue skies. As you can see in silver, sort of along here, take out those highs. Obviously those aren't the highs. Silver's been up to higher, nearly 50, but yeah, it's basically blue skies. And what you can see happen was, yeah, buying, and then a lot of people started to get a bit worried back here, and to be honest, if you want to have a look at this chart, like without the rest of it, it's looking a bit toppy, isn't it? It is looking a bit toppy. It's looking like, should I just cut my losses at sub $2,000 Bitcoin before what we know what we all know is coming? Look at that. Oh, sorry, here we go. It's up to there. Yeah, before obviously this move up. So if we were basically going out, if we were all out for a walk together and walking around a park, that we didn't really know where we are, and there's one of those signs and it says we are here, this is this is where I believe that sign is. I believe we are here. We are here. I don't think it's going to play out exactly like, I mean, this does look a lot like the formation we've got going on here, apart from obviously you can see we broke it down and broke it back up again. But I mean, this is what probably is influencing my view of the market now, with what I think they're trying to do. They are trying to flush us out, because I've been here and done it before. It's all coming back. I believe like they're just trying to flush us out down here, like they did here, only to basically to slam us up to 20k, to slam us up to a 10x, and even slam us way back up to the recent high of just a month ago, of the month prior. So we were at 3,000, they slammed us down to sub 2,000, and then literally, I mean, days later, we're back at 3,000 again. And then we're nearly at 6,000. Well, we're at 5,000. So yeah, does that look similar, potentially similar to what is going on here? Yeah, I believe so. I believe they're trying to drop us down like they did drop us before, only to buy us back up. This is what I keep saying. That is my thesis. That's what I think they are trying to do. But I believe they are failing. And at the end of the day, these guys had this opportunity to buy up a lot of Bitcoin. So I don't feel they have as urgent need as they did back in 2017 to load up, because they probably loaded up on anything they wanted to load up here. They're just being greedy. That's what they're doing. And also, we have got ridiculous strength in every market. and I just think you can't fight it. They can't keep fighting it. So right, I apologize, this video's gone on a bit. Oh, 14 minutes, it's not too bad, but yeah, so there we go, guys. Yeah, check out my Binance challenge video. If you do watch that, the sound for the first few minutes is bad. I forgot to turn the settings down, but I turned the settings down about 2 minutes in, so the sound then goes okay, so don't worry about that. But yeah, check that out. That's looking interesting now. We've got all our bags filled. We've opened up an MXC account for the purpose of trading that 1 Bitcoin, because there's some coins on there that I want, and we are also linked it to my 3 commas. So we're going to set up some 3 commas, but we've got some interesting strategies that we're gonna look to employ and use, some free to use indicators for us all to use. So yeah, there we go, guys. That is it. So thanks for listening. Remember, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. I hope you guys are as stoked as I am about the situation, because I feel we're on the brink of another 2017 style run in Bitcoin, in the altcoins, in everything, in silver. I mean, we're already getting in silver. Yeah, I feel like we are on the precipice of something great here, guys. Well, when I say something great, a great good 2-3 months of literally, like, if you ever watched that game show, obviously some of you guys in America, but Supermarket Sweep, I feel like we're going to have a Supermarket Sweep moment where we can just run around and grab everything we want. We can have anything we want, as long as we do it quick. We get it in our trolley and we get out of the shop. But right, so that's what we've got to do, guys. Right, so thanks a lot, guys, and thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you soon.